One tiny word can change an entire sentence and cost you points on the SAT. Behind me, I have indefinite pronouns and I have them organized. This is not an exhaustive list, just some indefinite pronouns that I've written up for you. So there are more singular indefinite pronouns in this. And then we have a list of plural, and some of them can be used both ways depending on the type of sentence. So it is very important that if you're using a singular indefinite pronoun, that you use a singular verb. And if it's a plural indefinite pronoun, that you use a plural verb. And if it could be both, you have to be able to match it correctly. So let's practice. So if you have a sentence that says, each of the books is on the shelf. Each of the book is on the shelf. What is the indefinite pronoun? All right, you can look at my list, right? It is each. All right, well, each is a singular indefinite pronoun. So although it might say each of the books is on the shelf, you're not looking at books as the subject of your sentence. So it is each, and each is singular, so it's going to be the singular verb is. And one trick I have is to look to see if that noun, like books, if it's preceded by a preposition. So it is in this case of the books. So then I know that I can almost take that part away and just focus on, okay, well, what's my indefinite pronoun? And then I can use that for my decide on the verb. All right, here's another one. All of these pencils belong to the teacher. So in this sentence, all can be both. So then you do look at the noun where you have pencils. So now pencils, that's a plural noun. So then we're going to use belong, which is the plural verb in the present tense. All right, another one. Everyone enjoys the game. So we have everyone. Well, that's part of this. So I didn't write all of the every variation, but it's like everybody. So everyone enjoys the game. So you have everyone and then the verb, the singular verb enjoys. When one makes a mistake, one should learn from it. So that one is singular. Okay, I don't think I have that on here, but it is. I have no one, but it is singular. So you have your verb makes. Nobody likes to be ignored. That's another example of a singular indefinite pronoun. So you want to use the singular verb likes. So I know I gave a lot of examples of singular because, as you can see, the list is much longer for singular. And there are more than this that I omitted, but you guys should go look and be familiar with that. And one last one. So we did want an all. We did all of these pencils belong to the teacher. So that was plural because we had pencils. So I thought maybe it's a good way to see one that's singular. So all of the information is correct. Now in this sentence, you're going to use a singular verb is. And when it is singular, it is when you have a noun that is uncountable. So if you say all of the information, well, what is information? How much, like, are you counting the information? So it's an uncountable noun. So we're going to use, so it basically counts as one. All the information in my head is one thing. So since we have that one, then we know that it's a singular verb. Just there are some things that are not countable. Like if you say water, okay, all of the water is cold. So again, that's one thing. So here again, some of them can be both. So you really are going to have to think about the context for these. So I hope this was helpful. And if it was, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.